Amen. Hallelujah. Yes, I was. Amen. When I read that this morning, God said it's a blessing to have older people in your midst. When you have older people in your congregation, you know what God told me this morning? He said that's a sign, amen, that God did not depart.
My God. Jesus.
Glory.
That's a sign that God did not depart. Amen.
Go back and read it. Go back up a little bit. Look what it said. He said, I said, indeed, that thy house and thy house of thy father will walk before me forever. But now said the Lord, but be it far from me, and to honor me with honor, and despise me with slightly esteem. Behold, the day will come that I will cut off thy arm, the arm of thy father's house, and there shall be not an old man in thy house.
Yeah.
Wow.
There shall not be an old man in thy house. So we despise the older people, but you better not despise them. You want to set them aside, but you better not set them aside, because if they in the house is blessed. Y'all better give God some praise.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
How old are you, mother? 81.
I'll be 82 in October.
Hallelujah.
82
Amen.
years old. Huh?
Thank you, Lord God.
Wow.
We bless. See, that's why we don't even know. We bless and we don't know it. We despise small beginnings. We despise. She could be anywhere else. Her membership could be anywhere else, but she here. And because she here, God is establishing some stuff because she in the midst. Come on,
Jesus.
That's why you need don't want the old people to be in the midst. Don't want them to lift up praise. Don't want them to do nothing in the house of God. Amen. They need to be doing something because the blessings of the Lord. Amen. It said that because, amen, they didn't do what they need to do, there will be no old man. And you know what that symbolizes? Wisdom. There will be no wisdom before you. You will have no wisdom. You'll be just as crazy. Hallelujah. What mother said, as a bed bug. Amen. Hallelujah. Because you ain't got no wisdom before you. Cast not away the older people. Cast not away wisdom. Cast not away, amen, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. Come on and give God another praise right there. Woo. Come on, read.
35.
Come on.
And I will raise me up a faithful priest.
What now?
I will raise me up a faithful priest.
Yes.
That shall do according to that which is in my heart and in my mind. And I will build.
What now?
It's in my heart and in my mind.
He said, he's going to raise up a priest that ain't going to be about nothing else but God's heart and God's mind. That is it. Nothing else but God's heart and God's mind.
Jesus.
I will raise up.
He said, I'm going to raise up. I established him, but I'm going to pull him down, and I'm going to raise up somebody that's going to listen to me. Their heart and their mind is going to be for what I am for. Not to establish their own goings and establish their own ways. That's why you can't get hooked up on who came first and who came second and who came third and I came fourth and I know them all out. You can't get hooked on that because God will pull one down and put one up.
That's right.
When you don't follow and you don't do what God is telling you to do, he will X you out and put somebody in your place.
That's right. He will do it. Won't he do it? In your place.
Come on, read it again.
And I will raise me up a faithful priest.
Yes.
That should do according to that which is in my heart and in my mind.
Yes.
And I will build him a sure house.
I will build a sure house.
And he shall walk before my anointed forever.
He said forever. He's going to be established forever.
Forever.
Come on, and it shall come to pass what?
And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left in thy house shall come and crouch to him for a piece of silver and a morsel of bread, and shall say, put me, I pray thee, into one of the priest's offices that I may eat a piece of bread.
Come on.
That's it.
Eat a piece of bread.
He said, look. He said, I Put me, I pray thee, in one of the priest's office that I may eat the piece of bread. He said, I can't put you nowhere God ain't told me to put you.
Wow.
Come on, Pastor, say it
How much
again. They
bread
ain't
you
hear
gonna
you.
eat?
They ain't hear you.
Hallelujah. The reason why they want to be priests is because everything the offering was brought and the priest ate first. They ate first. Nobody ate before the priest ate. Nobody did anything. All the burnt offerings, they sacrificed it before the Lord, and then the priest went and had the leftovers, what was left. Amen. Hallelujah. But I can't put everybody in the priest's house. Amen. Hallelujah. Because then you ain't going to offer to God. You're going to go to yourself first and then offer to God. He said, that's not it. Amen. Hallelujah. You can't come before me. Amen. And then offer yourself to the people. What you want me, I want to tell you what I want you to know. But I want to use Jesus' name.
Oh, not now.
God ain't saying nothing like that. You just don't put Jesus on it so you can tell me off.
Yeah.
So you can tell me what the Lord said. The Lord ain't talking, that's you talking. That's your opinion.
Make it plain, Pastor. That's
Come
your
on.
opinion.
So you use that. You using the priest's office. You using the gifts of the Spirit. Amen. The hallelujah. To tell people what you think.
What God said.
Come on. He said, I'll pull you down faster than you ever thought before. You'll open your mouth and nothing won't come out. He said, I'm trying to establish you, but you can't be established doing your own thing. Talking about thus said the Lord, he ain't saying nothing. Don't come and tell me you feel like the Lord. If you feeling it, then I don't need to know it.
All right. Now, they ain't hear you on that. Now, they ain't hear you. They didn't hear you.
Wait until you know what God's saying. I feel like, no.
We hear no what you
Until God's saying it, don't come to me.
nothing. At all.
Come on. He said, I'm trying to establish your goal. I'm trying to establish you. Amen. Hallelujah. We read it in the first scripture. Amen. Hallelujah. That he want to be able to establish you, that they will fear the Lord. There will be a fear and reverence of the Lord because they'll know that you are a woman of God. But you cannot be a woman of God, a man of God, in and out, and up and down all the time in your emotion. We're not just talking about in and out of the church. We're talking about in your emotion. We don't even know if you really here with us. You done went off somewhere in your head, and we looking at you like, she is not here. He is not here. I don't even know what I should approach them because they look kind of crazy right now. I don't even know what's going on right now. Amen. You done went totally out your mind. Amen. You know why? Because you're here, amen, hallelujah, but you're not really here. And God said, I want to establish your going, that you're here, amen, and that you can be able to receive what you need to receive. Amen, praise God. I tell Prophetess King all the time what I perceive about her, amen, and what I know about her, that the words that I speak, I can hear it in her prayer. The things that I do, she try, amen, to do exactly what God is saying. That's how you know you honor your leader. You honor, amen, because you're trying to establish, you're trying to do, amen, what needs to be done. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. I had Prophetess Connie come to me. Amen. And say, amen. God said, whatever you say, I'm supposed to do it. Amen. I'm like, wow, God. Hallelujah. God said, don't get lifted up in that. She's talking about the God in you, not you.
My God.
Speak on that.
He said, I'm trying to establish your God. I'm trying to establish you. But your problem is trust.
Oh, that's it right there. That's it.
You don't trust nobody.
That's it right there.
Because you don't trust nobody, you can't hear nobody. You're not going to follow nobody. That's real. Look what it says. Amen. Philippians 2:5-8. Let this mind be in you. Y'all know it. Which was also in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation. Everybody say no reputation.
No reputation.
And took on him the form of a servant. Everybody say a form of a servant. And made himself in the likeness of men, and being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. And God began to deal with me. He said, hallelujah, he said, a lot of us is experiencing a death.
Yes, Lord.
He said, what has to happen is you have to die. He said, you got to be able to die. So he got to be able to kill you. So what happens is that he allowed people to come against you so you can die.
That's right.
He allowed situations to happen in your life so you can die.
You can die.
So when death happens, amen, hallelujah, either you're going to die now or you're going to die later. So you got to be able, he's trying to establish death in you where you can be able to die, that his spirit can be able to be resurrected in you. Jesus. So when Paul said, I do nothing of myself, but I do it of him that has sent me. Oh, Jesus. I get nothing out of this. I said, Prophetess, I said, you know what, they think I'm crazy. They don't think God told me to move to Wesley Chapel. That's what he told me to move. But it's a sacrifice to drive me.
Amen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
How would God tell you to move? That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense to you. But there's some things in me that had to die.
Thank you.
He said, you can't just conveniently serve me. You just want a convenience. I just need my church to be around the corner. No, you got to drive an hour there and an hour back. And everything you do is on this side. So then you got to trust me for your gas. You got to trust me for the oil change. You got to trust me for the tires.
Come on, Pastor, make it plain.
Come on. Come on. Come on. You got to be able to understand. I'm trying to establish your goals.
Yes.
I'm trying to establish you, but you don't want to be established. You want an easy ride. You want an easy way. He said all those things that you witnessed and been in the midst of lately and before now was so you could die. He said you got to be able to die. You got to be able, amen, to have people talk about you when you know you ain't did nothing wrong.
That's right.
You ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing to them. You ain't did nothing for them. I don't even know you like that. You don't know me, but you talking about me. You know what? I got to die today.
That's right.
Because if I can handle who don't talk about me behind my back when they come to my face,
Come on.
You know what you gonna do?
I got to be able to handle that.
Yes.
When they say you ain't no woman of God, when they say you this, that, and that, you got to be able to handle that without your flesh rising up and you ready to fight somebody.
Do the bounce, Mom. Gotta get the bounce out.
You got to get the bounce out you.
Glory.
Get the mace out your purse and the knife out your shoe. Come on.
Ooh, glory. Help us.
He said, made himself of no reputation, took on the form of a servant, made himself in the likeness of men, and being found fashioned as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to death, even the death of the cross. He said, until you get on the cross, you're not going to be able to handle your life. You're not going to be established until you can die. Until you can die, and you have people talk about you and say you ain't a man of God, you ain't a woman of God, and this, that, and the other, amen, and pick at you and say you a holy roller and pick at you all the time and say all kinds of things. All they want to do is serve God. All they want to do is preach. All they want to do. And you know, I look back over my life, Pastor, and I said, you know what, amen, I don't know, I sat in the midst of, amen, hallelujah, pastors that picked at me in my face.
Wow.
Amen. Sure did.
They picked at me. Oh, one thing we can say about Slaughter, all she want to do is preach and go to church. She don't want to do nothing else but preach and go to church. I'm like, what's that? Picking at me. I didn't even know. I'm just laughing with them. Yeah, child. Come on. And it was picking at me the whole time. Huh? Because that's what I love to do. I didn't come on this side. I started at 14 years old going to the club. So it was out of my system. He called me early in my life. I can't help it because I love God. I do not serve God grudgingly.
That's right.
I serve God happily.
Yes.
That's right. That's our problem.
I'm not mad because he called me out. Come
You
on.
better come
That's
on,
right,
Pastor.
Pastor.
Preach.
Jesus Christ.
He said, I'm going to establish it.
Problem right
I'm
there.
establishing. I'm not here, amen, because of no other reason. Show not for the money. $6.
That's right.
Show not for the money.
Come on, God.
It ain't for no fame and no fortune. Because half of y'all like me, half of y'all don't. Come on here. Let's tell the truth anyhow. But I'm here because God called me. Listen, when you get established, you'll be here because God called you to be here. You will do what God called you to do because you understand. Hey, I love him and I just want to do his will. Now look at this. Let's look at 1 Corinthians 15, 52, another familiar passage of scripture. Oh God. Philippians 15, 52. Oh God. Oh God. See, that's why, amen, hallelujah. I was telling y'all about a month ago, it just like everything was coming against me. I felt like fighting all the time. Very easily offended, very easily bothered. Amen. And God said, you had to be able to go through that because you had to go through a death. You got to go through a death that you feel those kind of feelings, and you in the midst of those things, and you angry, you just being trapped. You're like, bah, 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 you just mad. Mad at everything, mad at everything just moved you. Amen, hallelujah. Everything just, and God said, you were going through a dying situation. Then I went through a season, I was just crying all the time. Anything made me cry. I was looking at some cartoon, I was just bawling my eyes out. I think I was looking at Toy Story, they were getting ready to go in the furnace. I was crying my little eyes out. Just everything just made me cry. I just was crying over everything. Just crying all the time. You said there's some things in you that gotta die.
That's right.
It gotta die in you. Amen, hallelujah. I had to be able to get to that place of death. And then I felt like nobody really liked me. Nobody really wanted to be around me. Amen. God said, you gotta die to that. You gotta die. Some things that you got to die. Amen. I felt alone with people and still feel like you're by yourself. I had to die. Hallelujah. He was bringing me, amen, to a place of death. Amen. Come on. What it say? Hallelujah. 1 Corinthians 15 and 52. 1 Corinthians 15 and 52. What it say?
In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye,
Yeah.
at the last trump,
Yes.
the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall raise incorruptible.
Yes.
We shall be changed.
Come on.
For this corruptible must be
Wait, go back. It says, and the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised what?
incorruptible.
He said, see, that's why you got to die now. He said, the dead shall be raised incorruptible, but we all shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and mortal must put on immortality. So when the corruptible shall be put on incorruption, the mortal shall put on immortality, and then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in what? Victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is that victory? He said the reason why the death don't have no sting is because I'm already dead.
Already dead.
My God.
I'm already dead.
Wow.
I'm already dead. I ain't afraid to die. We're afraid to die. But if you die now, you ain't afraid of death.
That's right.
Because you say, death, where's thy sting? Grave, where's thy victory?
Now you got down there.
The sting of death is sin. The sting of death is sin. The strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to God, which has given us victory through our Lord Jesus. Therefore, my beloved, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the what?
Works of the Lord.
The work of the Lord, for as much ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. So you say, if you go ahead and die, you ain't got to worry about the sting of death. I ain't got to worry about dying. I'm not afraid of dying because I already know that I'm already dead.
Jesus.
I'm not moved by nothing in this world
My Lord. That's right.
because I'm dead to it. I don't have to try to defend myself. Dead to it. Dead. So I don't have to worry. I got to worry about nothing. Because I'm already dead. I'm already dead. I'm dead now. So when you talk about me, I ain't got to try to get everybody together and find out what you said.
That's right.
Because I'm dead. I don't care. Talk about me. You should think about me.
Wow.
Spread my name. Make me famous.
Yeah.
So they'll Google me. They'll go on my Facebook, see what's going on. Talk about me. It's okay. Because I'm dead to it. I'm not moving. I'm not trying to justify. I'm not trying to make nothing right. Amen. Somebody inboxed me about somebody, I deleted it. You know what God said? God said, don't give no stage to no mess.
That's right. That's right. No stage, huh?
I'm not giving you no stage so you can perform.
That's right.
I'm not giving you no stage, delete. I ain't studying nothing about what you talking about. And you better not approach me.
That part.
I'm going to say, look, this one has a demon. Come on, let's get it right. This one got a demon. Come on. But I got something they don't. Get the oil, get the claws, amen. Hallelujah. This one got to come out.
That's right.
Ain't giving no stage for no demon. You're going to show up and show out. No, you're going to show up and shut up and sit down. That's what you're going to do. So we're not giving no stage, amen, to foolishness. We're not giving no stage to mess. We're not giving no stage. Amen, you're trying to pull people down. You're trying to talk about people. You ain't got nothing to say. First, you got to get the beam out of your eye before you get the mote out of somebody else's eye. Amen, try that first. Amen, glory be to God. Amen, it said if you find your brother overtaken in the fault, them that are strong is supposed to what? Restore such a one. So what you doing? Amen, how you want it? What about who? You ain't got to do that. I ain't giving no stage to that. Amen, because I'm dead to that. I ain't got to follow up behind no foolishness.
That's right.
Because I'm dead to
That's
it.
right.
You're dead to it. You ain't bothered behind. Delete. That's what the delete button is for. Thank God that they made it on Facebook. Delete.
Amen.
And I'll fix it even further than that. I ain't gonna put nothing that have nothing to do with my life on Facebook.
Amen.
So you ain't got to know nothing that's going on in my life.
Amen.
How about that?
That's it.
And don't talk to somebody because they don't know what's going on in my life for real.
Jesus.
All you know is what you see. You don't know
Thank
what's
you,
going on.
Jesus. You don't know.
You don't know what's going on. You're trying to peep me. You can't peep me.
Nobody knows.
Come on. You can't peep me. You know what I'm saying? Do what you must. Go to whoever you want to go to.
That's right.
Because I'm dead to it. I ain't even mad about it. I ain't going to make no Facebook post about it because I'm not giving no stage to it because I'm dead. And when you get dead, you ain't got to try to defend yourself with people.
Right.
You can go back in my past as far as you want. You can think you know something about me. It could be true. It doesn't matter because I'm dead to it. Amen. Hallelujah. Because I am a new creature. Old things are passed away. But he done did a new thing in me. I can't help because you can't see the new thing. I can't help because you can't discern what God has done in my life. Amen. Hallelujah. Because he's establishing my going. He's establishing my heart. And guess what? I already forgive you, for you know not what you do. Hallelujah. You don't know what you're doing. You don't even know who you're fighting. So I forgive you already.
All right.
All right.
That's right.
All right.
All right.
Good, that Pastor.
Anyway,
That's good.
you
don't
what
know.
He said to establish it, having existed for a long time, therefore recognized and generally accepted. He said, hallelujah. He said, I am establishing you. Amen. You're not going to be common. You're not going to have a routine. You're not going to have a standard, amen, of this world. Amen. Hallelujah. You're going to be able, amen, to have long existence. Everybody say long existence.
Long existence.
Amen. Hallelujah. And your children's children are going to have long existence. Amen. Hallelujah. Because he's establishing your going. Amen. And he's going to get, you're going to live to an ripe old age. And you're going to represent establishment.
Establishment. That's good, Pastor. You're going to represent.
See, y'all worry about getting gray hair. You worry about getting old. Don't do that. Amen. Get gray and get old gracefully. Because you are a blessing. Come on. You're a blessing. We're a blessing. I thank God for the youth. Amen. Because the youth need to be here. They're the church of tomorrow. But I thank God for the older people that's here. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Shows for establishment.
Amen. Amen.
That's showing forth that establishment. That's good, Pastor.
He said, I'm ready to establish you. I'm ready to bring you forth. I'm ready to bring you out. I'm ready to do some things for you. Hallelujah. Will you let me establish you? Will you let me bring you forth? He said, you got to get to the point that you're not moved by nothing. Nothing in your life, because there's more stuff that's going to come. Amen. And try to bring you down. Amen. As soon as, amen, the enemy, amen, know, amen, that you're being used of God. Amen. Either it's going to be a physical attack, or it's going to be a mental attack, it's going to be some kind of attack on your life, amen, for you not to be established and for you not to be able to go forth in God. But you have to understand that you're going through your process of death. You're dying, amen, that hallelujah. We used to sing that song, if I die now, I don't have to die no more. If I die now, I don't have to die no more. If I die now, I don't have to die no more. If I die now, I don't have to die no more. Don't have to die. 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 When you realize that you ain't got to die, you got to die right now. That's why we got to go through. You can't, amen, we talked about that Friday night. You can't get out of your storm. You got to stay right there.
Yes.
Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You got to be able to stay right there. Amen. I'm not moving, amen, out of this because this is establishing me.
Yes.
This is making me strong. I can't run every time something happens. I got my running shoes. Amen. Hallelujah. I'm going to stand and be established.
Yes.
Amen. That I can be old in the church.
Yes.
Not you talking about, yeah, I used to be in the church. I used to be an evangelist.
No.
I don't understand why you glory in that you used to be.
I know that's right.
You shouldn't glory in that. But you got to be able to say, I stood. Amen. Hallelujah. I stood in the house of the Lord. Amen. Hallelujah. I might have went out a couple of times, but I'm back. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm standing. Amen. I'm standing strong because he's establishing my going. He establishing me. I don't want to be, amen, like the priest. Amen. That he established, then he pulled him up because he wouldn't give him no honor. Amen. Hallelujah. He wouldn't give him nothing. He cared more about his stuff. Amen. His sons than he did the things of God. So God stripped him down. Amen. Lift up your hand and say, I don't want to be stripped.
I don't want to be stripped.
Amen. I don't want to be stripped. Amen. Hallelujah. But I want to allow God, amen, to do what he needs to do. Come on and rest on your feet and give God some praise.
Jesus.